Over half of Israel, some 13,000 square kilometers, is desert. Also known as the Negev, this rocky, dusty mountain terrain is broken up by wadis and deep craters. Vast in size, this is home to approximately only 9% of Israel's total population. Yet, according to scripture found in Obadiah 20, the Negev will one day be populated by numerous Sephardim, Jewish people whose roots can be traced back to Spain and Portugal. The Cyrus Foundation, an evangelical Christian organization, is preparing for their return.
Anti-Semitism is growing at an alarming rate. God is calling his people home from the north, the south, the east, and the west. And many times we'll see that when things get uncomfortable in the nations and maybe the economies are not as good as they were, that many will choose to come to Israel.
Are you not at all concerned about living here?
I was very concerned about 9/11, and I was very concerned about increased security in New York. I didn't feel safe anymore living in New York. I feel a lot safer living here now.
They're motivated by a very strong sense of insecurity that they're feeling as Jews, and it's obviously very distressing for many of them who come from traditional families and want to be able to identify openly with their people, with their religion, with their faith, and they feel that they can't do that anymore.
Making Aliyah, the term used to describe the process of moving to Israel, can present a number of challenges for the Jewish community abroad. New immigrants often experience difficulties finding work, learning Hebrew, and acquiring a place to live. According to Rev. Mordecai Linhard, president of Lech Lecha Europe, a Jewish charity that assists families who desire to move to Israel, the greatest single deterrent is a shortage of finances.
Nearly daily get approached by some family or individual from the Jewish community asking us to help them make Aliyah. And with a rising amount of people asking for assistance, it's getting difficult to help everybody.
Lech Lecha regularly holds Aliyah conferences in Europe to encourage Jewish communities to consider making the move to Israel. 2/3 of the families who express an interest to go require financial assistance. So where do the needed funds come from?
We've got one big donation from a Jewish member of the community, but most donations come from Christians. $50 here, $20 there. Sometimes when I speak to them, maybe $200, $300. Every penny makes a difference and can arrange, for example, another conference where we can reach maybe another 100, 200 people will help them make Aliyah.
Organizations like the Cyrus Foundation know the financial needs firsthand.
Many people believe that the Jewish people are wealthy and they don't need any money, they don't need our help, but that just isn't true. We've worked with thousands of families over the years, and they have the same difficulties that any of us do. We help families sometimes that have 5 or 6 children and they have $2,000 to be able to go make Aliyah to Israel. Just think of setting up your home with $2,000 in a foreign land. You don't know the language, you don't have a job, and you have to start from scratch.
In addition, the Cyrus Foundation's vision is to help provide affordable housing in the Negev.
The Negev is very important to God's plan right now. The Negev is 60% of the landmass of Israel. Basically undeveloped, the Negev is waiting for its people to return. The Bible is very clear. This is the time that we're to join together with them and lock arms and walk together in this restoration as preparing the way for the Messiah's return.
Marnie Blom, Axe News Network, the Negev, Israel.
Axe News Network. From Jerusalem to the nations.
This morning, Hamas fired a rocket that hit the school.
What's really important?
It's now 80% of the Council's resolutions are against Israel.
Visit Axe News Network. Accessible, informative, inspiring.
Future peace negotiations. Jerusalem is so central to the Jewish people.
Celebrating life. Preparing for war. Axe News Network. Online with the Times.